Welcome to Washington America Show with international multimedia journalist, multidimensional, multifaceted artist and director of Human Rights Justice Council USA, Dr. Kashif Sohail.
Wildlife plays a very important role in the human life. From the early days, animals have been very useful to man. They were mainly as transportation means, for food, hunting and protection. Animals also give companionship to humans, and this is very important in the human life. Humans rely on animals for food, fiber, labor and companionship. So it makes sense that we need wildlife scientists to keep these animals healthy and productive.
Wildlife plays an important role in balancing the environment. Wildlife provides stability to different processes of the nature. The importance of wildlife can be categorized as ecological, economic and investigatory importance, as well as conservation of biological diversities, etc. Wild animals are used in medicine for essential research, wild plants provide a source of drugs, and wild places can help to relieve the tension and stress associated with modern living. Wildlife is also a sensitive indicator of environmental change.
We depend on wildlife, forests and animals for our survival, from the air we breathe to the wood we use. Besides providing habitats for animals and livelihoods for humans, wildlife also offer watershed protection, prevent soil erosion and mitigate climate change. Wildlife helps us in miraculous ways. Bees are powerful pollinators. Beavers combat climate change. Llamas patrol farms. Rats detect landmines. Squirrels help trees take root. Narwhals assist scientists. Elephants create a source of water for other species. Birds balance nature.
Some of the health benefits of having some domestic animals as pets include decreased blood pressure, decreased cholesterol levels, decreased triglyceride levels, decreased feelings of loneliness, increased opportunities for exercise and outdoor activities, increased opportunities for socialization. Human uses of animals include both practical uses, such as the production of food and clothing, and symbolic uses, such as in art, literature, mythology, and religion. All of these are elements of culture, broadly understood. Exotic animals should not be used as pets because they can cause harm to one another. They can put someone in a hospital. They could probably kill you even. Maybe if they were big enough, they could try to eat you. Those reasons are why you don't want exotic animals. One reason is because they can serious damage to you or something. Nobody wants an animal that can cause damage. If they were to cause enough damage, they can make your bills go higher.
Animals used in these ways include fish, crustaceans, insects, mollusks, mammals and birds. Animals have made human life much easier by providing us with food, medicine, clothing, etc. They are the best gift given to us by nature. Animal hair can be used to make blankets, jackets, helping us to keep ourselves warm in winters. Animals like dogs help us in warding off our loneliness. The relation that you develop with an animal is lifelong and rigid, unlike of that what you build up with man. Those having pets would be able to explain better the relation they hold with these animals. The animals of this world exist for their own reasons. There are many fears in the world. For one, animals are afraid of us. They probably think that we humans would hurt them. And they're actually right. We use them for clothes, food, transportation and entertainment. These are really good valid reasons to be afraid. Wildlife plays an important yet unique role in human culture. We use wildlife for our own benefit, and sometimes forget that animals are also living things.
Humans have established themselves as a greater species, therefore placing animals below them, causing us to lose sight of the fact that wildlife plays a vital role in our society. We take advantage of animals and think nothing of it. Animal sympathy is the ability of animals to form connections and feel the emotions of other organisms and to sympathize with their owners and their animal counterparts. Wildlife sympathy is rarely considered among a limited number of species, such as whales. This is mostly because the human aspect in the relationship between man and animal is usually mentioned by the written media, as it is more likely easier to understand by the targeted audience.
Wildlife need to be protected and safe from the different dangers it encounters. Zoos provide animals a safe place to live, and they also help fund programs assembled to protect the animals in the zoo and in the wild. When one discusses the topic of animal abuse, normally domestics such as cats and dogs come to one's mind. However, farm animals and livestock also suffer from animal abuse and neglect. In many rural places of southeast Ohio, cases of animal neglect go unseen or ignored. Cows, chickens, and other stock animals do not receive proper food, water, and vet care. However, the community can change the lives of these animals for the better if they implement change.
Endangered species are any species that's threatened, their numbers of is being decreased and have the danger of getting extinct. A threatened animal is likely to become endangered in the upcoming future. There are many causes of animal endangerment. Some reasons are habitat loss that is mainly caused by natural disasters, the introduction of new species, pollution, and overconsumption. Also, humans play a major role in animals' endangerment.
There are different species, such as amphibians, reptiles, mammals, insects, and birds. The population is widespread. Animals are not just fellow inhabitants but an essential part of our ecosystem. However, many of these animals face the threat of extinction due to the actions of humankind. Environmentalists and international organizations such as PETA and WWF have raised the conservation of many species.
Wildlife is vital to the ecosystem. Wildlife has different purposes when it comes to the environment. Even microorganisms help to clean our planet. Many animals aid plants to converting free nitrogen present in the air and nourishing the roots, in a crucial role in sustaining ecological balance. Predatory animals keep the population and the animal population controlled. Animals that feed on plants help to control plant growth. They also provide the food required for our survival. Poultry, dairy, and meat serve as essentials to many cultures in their diets. Animals are one of the oldest companions of humans. However, many species face the threat of extinction. Urbanization causes cutting down forests to meet the needs of the growing human population. Damaging wildlife by cutting down forests has led to a loss of habitat for many animals. Habitat destruction has caused damaged wildlife. Lions and bears traditionally hunted for their fur, elephants for their ivory tusks, and alligators for leather sell in black markets. Torturing animals and locking them in cages affects their well-being. Dumping effluents into water bodies affects marine life. Global warming also affects wildlife, with dried up water bodies and seasonal changes that have consequences on these species. Using animals to test human-made drugs has received widespread criticism as the animals suffer irreparable damages. The importance of wildlife and conserving animals has been recognized all over the world. Countries have strict laws for animal conservation. World Wildlife Day is commemorated on the 3rd of March every year. It is vital to conserve animals, as the Earth is their home as much as it is ours.
Please share this video, subscribe to our channel.